What is it, YouTube? HPJ here. I'm coming at you guys today because we will be going over the Digimon card game and Digimon the series itself. Um, because Digimon has now become a big impact on my channel for literally almost 2 years now. And I figured because of the channel's anniversary, why not have 1 year anniversary because we dedicated to another part of this another series that influences your content, and that content is influenced by Digimon. So I've been a Digimon fan since Digimon was first introduced back in 1998. I want to say 98 or 99. And that was around the time Pokemon had started its craze. I mean, Pokemon started its craze like 3 years earlier than that. Because Pokemon came out around the time, it was probably like 6 or 7 when Pokemon came out. So when Digimon came out, I was probably about maybe 9 or 10. And I just want to make references to things, and I don't care if I get shot in the foot for this. But I love Digimon and I love Pokemon. I love both. I love watching both of their animes. I know there are a lot of their anime stuff that is very, it hasn't aged well. Some of it has done great. Some of it is rework. And there are a lot of things that you love and hate. One thing I don't One thing I just want to point out, and this is the thing for both Digimon, those hardcore Digimon and those hardcore Pokemon fans, is that, listen, Pokemon and Digimon can coexist. There is no need for there to be any negativity between either of you because guess what? Both of you have hit rough passage. Both of you still have a booming fan base. Both of you guys can equally hate Power World if that is anything that you need to come by, because let's be real. Both of you came out at the time where there's been tons of monster catching games prior to you guys. You guys just happen to have a big fan base because you guys hit the good marketing time when it was hitting the iron hot. That's literally it. And plus, let's also take a look at the fact that it's kind of similar to Yu-Gi-Oh, where Yu-Gi-Oh was a booming card game that still competes very well with the big three, within the big three, because that's Magic and that's Pokemon. So no one should sit here and try to complain about anything because you guys should all be lucky. You have an amazing fan base. You guys have amazing people within it. And yes, your companies behind you are very shitty, and you know they're very shitty. So with that said, I've been circulating around the Digimon series since their release here in America. And of course, yes, I have watched a lot of the Digimon content that was in Japan. I've played several of the Digimon games. I have even experienced some of the Digimon cards themselves, from the original cards to the cards that have now come out now to revise the series once again. Because the Digimon card game had a couple of revisions. I want to say this is the fourth revision of the Digimon card game because the last three unfortunately did not hit their mark. The original tried, but the card game system was just very complex. The second time around, they tried to simplify it, but because the series was dying out because of how the marketing team was and how bad Digimon Frontiers did, they tried to stick to just the video games at that point, which was kind of the right call. They tried to revive it again towards the end where they got to Digimon Cross Wars, but since that was kind of fading out and the typical Saturday morning cartoon started to fade out as well, they hit a rough patch there. They tried to end the series, but then they did a reboot of Adventure 1 while they were hitting the iron hot because people were enjoying the video games that were coming out because Cybertooth was doing extremely well. Digimon World, I think there was some other Digimon stuff that came out as well. But the Digimon World game started to get a lot of love because a lot of people started streaming. A lot of people wanted to see these other Digimon games. They were probably getting tired of Pokemon not hitting the mark as well, because there have been a lot of times where Pokemon's not hitting the mark. I'm looking at Chew Generation 6, X and Y. I'm looking at Chew Sun and Moon Part 1, Part 2, because Part 1 was really good. I didn't like how Part 2 did the switch up. And then there was some iffies about Sword and Shield, but that's for another video. Anyway, I'm going to be here to talk about my Digimon experiences because once the Digimon reboot came around with Digimon Try, and they want to go back to the original kids and tell the story of what's going on with them and go from there, I think a lot of it really just was just a great idea and a great revamp. Unfortunately, at the time, COVID hit. So the Digimon trading card games revamp did have a bit of a rocky start, but it's having a really good showing and it's doing exceptionally well. They're into like their third year now. They're having worlds and regionals and all these types of things, and it's an amazing experience. No lie. And of course, I wanted to showcase you guys because in each of these three binders are the cards I've collected. You see my deck profile, so you don't need to see my decks. But you're going to see the binders that carry a lot of the cards that I have. And funny enough, a lot of these binders are going to carry my favorite Digimon in them, so you get to know all my favorite Digis. And even though a little bit more because I can talk about a bit more. But my favorite Digimon card game, my favorite Digimon games are Digimon World 3. Although it's long, it has a lot of jarring RPG mechanics from like old RPGs. It's still a really good game that holds its own. Digimon Worlds Dawn and Dusk, the Digimon game for the DS. I did not play Digimon World DS itself. I did play a bit of it. I would love to play it again. I haven't got the chance. But the Digimon World Dawn and Dusk are basically the ones that I felt like were true and tried to play a Digimon World game. It had a different scenario and a different um, lineup of how they wanted to portray the Digimon game. And one day I will eventually play those for my channel, if not for play it for the archive, so that way you guys can see me play that game and give some commentary to it. Digimon World Cyber Sleuth is going to be the next one up because I have spent a ton of hours in it. Especially last year when I got sick, I ended up just sitting down during my rest period and was really playing Digimon World on the desk. I mean, Digimon World, Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I keep saying Digimon World Cyber Sleuth, but no, it's Digimon Cyber Sleuth. But that's still a good name, though. Digimon World Cyber Sleuth. We're going to keep to that. And then I watched all of the anime. I've watched Adventure, Adventure 2, Tamers, Frontier, Savers, and Cross Wars. I've even watched Ghost Game. So, yeah. And I also want to thank a couple of my friends as well who have we all sat down together and we watched a lot of Digimon stuff as well. So thank you to Linky, Arbiter, Kari, and the rest of the gang and Linky Surfer because we had a ton of fun watching the Digimon series. We had a lot of laughs, we had a lot of hugs, we had a lot of tears. We got to see a lot of woo moments and reliving the experience of being a Digimon. And literally, I think at a point we wanted to do Pokemon, but because Pokemon series is so long, and how for the last 25 fucking years it has been Ash going on his journey, which we love you, Ash. Holy shit, that is a lot of stuff. Like, we had to go through Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Palos, Alola, Galar, yeah, it's just that's a lot. That's a lot. We didn't even just started Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's like, ooh, why did we pick that one? Because Yu-Gi-Oh, I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but boy, Yu-Gi-Oh is just as long. We took a whole. How long did we take to watch Digimon? I think we took a year to watch Digimon. We took a whole year and a half. I mean, we finished right before the end of December, and we were jumping right into Yu-Gi-Oh at that time. But then at that time, I ended up getting sick. So, which is actually funny enough, guys. It's been a year since I had my gallbladder surgery. So that's a telling tale to have an anniversary on it. So, all right, guys, I cut through most of that. Why don't we go ahead and we take a look at the binders? So the first binder up is the binder that I use for one of my collections. So this is the card guard binder that I got a few years back. This was actually holding Yu-Gi-Oh card. No, this was holding the Digimon cards. And then I got more binders to hold some Digimon cards. And then I got a trade binder for Digimon. And when you play these card games, yeah, you're going to get a lot of stuff. You're opening this bad boy up. The first thing, of course, that you're going to see is all of my purple Digimon that I've collected. We also have my favorites here, some of the classic favorites as well. We got Virgilumon of the Rivermon. We have Junomon of the Olympus 12. We got Leti Devimon. And this is actually funny thing about it is a lot of the artwork from the original card game has been implemented since I think EX1. The first side set for the Digimon series. They have implemented a lot of the older artwork and putting it into the game. So you guys get to see a lot of those classic style. But then you also get all this new fangled age artwork. And just like Pokemon, wow, their artists are going ham with this artwork. It is gorgeous. The next one up is Trial of the Four Great Dragons, which was a deck I did build and I built on the channel. I'm not rebuilding this because it's usually a very flimsy deck that has a lot of issues to it. They are trying to like give new pieces to it, Excuse me, but overall, it's just yeah. I'm not gonna be messing with Trial of Four Great Dragons. So Trial of Four Great Dragons is a massive revamp, the Acid Edition. So there are a couple of key cards in here that I honestly can say are really good overall, and did change a lot of tech for other cards in the future. But this is like things have to really change in order for me to really want to go back to um Trial of Four Great Dragons. So we have some really good artwork. One of my first Digimon that I love and is Rika Nanaka in the Renamon line. The Kuyamon, Kazuhamon, and Tsukuyamon Nico mode. It's funny though because I talk about this deck, and this deck is probably one of those that it's like it's the waifu deck that does me the well everyone else is getting support. What about Rika? Is Takato got a structure deck? Gallantmon's getting a structure deck, so that's a combination of Henry and Shuchong, which I think Susie is her name in the English translation because they do want to say Shuchong. So, and I do apologize if I'm pronouncing her name incorrectly. So now I'm just waiting for the Rika Nanaka structure deck so we can get some Rika Nanaka support for Renamon and Kazuhamon. Probably can use Kazuhamon Miko mode. Because yeah, I don't call her maid, I call her Miko. And I don't like the fact that they call her Miko because I feel like that's just a disrespectful thing to call a priestess, a ceremonial priestess. You call her maid. And I think if you're going to just call her maiden, then call her maiden. But don't call her a maid because she's not a maid, she's a maiden. There's my little rant there. And then I have the plugin cards. I have Calamon support there. And then I was gonna go to the page of like all these cards that had like signature attacks of particular other Digimon from Adventure One, and then like their list of crest cards. So like I have the Dragon of Courage. On this page I have Poison Ivy and the Bloom of Sincerity. There's another page where I have the Matching Fishes and the what's his signature? Oh, the Spark of Reliability. There's Mimi, there's Janai, there's Rosamond, there's Mon from Digimon Adventure, not Digimon Adventure, Digimon World 3. Then there's Hookmon, one of his evolutions. I have a pre-release Gabumon and pre-release Titan Matt. I have Gabumon, I have Wergurumon. There's Captain Hookmon, who's just another extension of the evolution line from Mon. We got some blank pages here in case I want to add some additional stuff. Bukamon, a couple of these guys here and there. My yellow memory boost, I need to put another boost. There's the waves of reliability. There's the marching fishes. So there's no attack for the spiral twister, the super shocker, the air shot, the Neko Paw. There's one for Heaven's Knuckle and all of that. But yeah, the Blast Aces didn't really give too much, but it gave enough. And then going through it here, we need to keep going because I think we want to get to the new. Yeah, here we go. Imperial Dramon. I have my Imperial Dramon stuff. Davis and Ken, and I have each of the respectives on each side. I have Vmon on one end, I have Stingmon on the other, and then here I have their combination with Reina, sorry, not Reina, Rena from Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Digimon Last Order, where she and her partner Digimon Vmon are a combination. And funny enough, it's the Vmon that is the Royal Knight of all first Digimon. So, yeah. And then over here, I have a page dedicated to the Spirit of Watcher. Um, Ranamon, Chimeramon, Mermaidmon, and Ancientmon. Yes, there is a change in her name. She's called Ranamon originally, but then they changed her name to Lanamon. I guess to play on the whole thing where in Japan the L sound like R's. So it's Ranamon, but it's Laramon. So yeah, it's a weird sound for this. I got some Tyrannomon stuff here. I got my girl. I got my duo combo of the girl and boy, Joe and Sora. And then I have Sister Mons over here at Sister Mon LeBlancs and Sister Mon CLs. Fun fact, in the Japanese version, these two colors are not what they are here in America. In Japan, Sister Mon LeBlanc, Sister Mon Blanc is actually white and Sister Mon CL is black. Then we have we have the spirit of metal. We have, of course, Mercurymon, Sephirothmon, Wisemon, and Ancient Wisemon. And then we have one of my favorite Digimon, again, another favorite. We have the Digimon line for the Aboramon, because Kiramon is adorable, Kuramon is cute, Sunemon is adorable. Sarada is a hot mess, and then we have the cute and fuzzy. We have the cute and yet adorable Kiramon. The creepy doesn't really creep me out. It's just how viciously crazy he is. And I feel like there should be definitely more to Inframon. I want to see a good Inframon. Like, give me a good Infamon. Give me a good Dearbornmon. Like, not evil villain. Like, good guy or anti-hero. Which is funny because that's what Cyber Sleep does with the line. And they make him the anti-hero. Because Saturday is supposed to be your friend, and then he's like a hacker, and then it's like some other stuff. Play Digimon Cyber Sleuth, it's really good. Alright, moving on from that binder, we're gonna go ahead and move on to my purple binder. And now it's time for my mommies. Yes, this is the binder with all the mommies. Right off the bat, there's the mommies. We have the Angelmon, Lady Devimon, Mastermon combo. I love Mastermon. I'm happy I picked up structure deck for Parallel World Tactics. I love the whole lineup in history between them, that they're little kittens that turn into Angel, Archangel, the Angel, Fallen Angel, that become the Digimon that traverses dimension. And it's a really good story. You haven't played Digimon Last Order and you haven't played Digimon Cyber Sleuth 2 because Mirai is actually in both games. Then we have, of course, the Angel of Hope and the Angel of Light. Alfanimon, Serafimon, Holy Dramon. We have their lineup here. We have some more gun lineup here. I was building the pages to set up for the third Great Angel, and that was Cherubimon. So if I do ever get the chance, I'll try to get some Cherubimon stuff. I have Sakomon, I have Aquilamon, into Valkyremon, got a couple of Shining Grays. Takumi Aiba here from Digimon Cyber Sleuth as well. I don't have Nokias. If anything, I would love to get some Nokias. Of course, you got young Kari, older Kari, younger TK. I do have an older TK right here as well from the movies. We have some of the Digitama for purple. We have some really good support here for yellow and red. Of course, we have my purple beat down with a lot of the floodgate purple cards, the draw power purple cards, Lilithmon, because I was very excited to get Lilithmon after all these time, and she finally dropped down in price. Holy Angemon, purple memory boost cards, and the mental training cards. And the new set of cards that are going to come out are going to be accessible, and they're really, really good for these decks. Like, even if you're just building a standard deck, they're going to be so much fun. I have a a Finn Lugamon pages here. I wanted to build Soga Lugamon, but the issue is that Lugamons are expensive, regular Lugamons are expensive, and I only have one of each. So I think I have one of each. Yeah, I only have one of each, but every other part of the deck I do have. And I even have support cards for the deck as well. I'll probably ask one next time I go to help me build out just what other pieces I need to finish this. Anyway, moving on to this page. This is a page of my wind here, my ancient spirits. So you guys know I have big red hybrid, I have yellow hybrid. Bam, here they are. Which is funny though, because I have black hybrid and I have metal hybrid and I have water hybrid. I don't have light, ice, lightning, all of that built up. And I have support cards for, of course, more yellow shenanigans as well as some more support for Yellow Hybrid. And I have Commandramon purple stuff. Commandramon stuff here into D Brigade. I have the Sukaimon. I love these guys. These guys are awesome. If you guys have not played Digimon World 3, you'll know that Nuemon are amazing support characters in that game. And then as well, if you play the Digimon Cyber Sleuth, these two guys right here are fucking bananas. The King Numamon, the Black Numamon, the Platinum Numamon, the King Sukamon, all of them are all in the same Digivolution lines. They all have really good setups for your stats. Play Digimon Cyber Sleuth. It's a highly recommended game, and I'm one of those people who highly recommend it. Shumon, Sukamon, Platinum Sukamon. I need some Platinum Sukamons. Etemon, who is here as well with his shining glory. Okay, it's your little MP3 puppet daddy. The physical training, the training cards right here. Mental, physical, mental, offensive, physical, wisdom, agility, and defensive training card. Some stuff for yellow vaccine because why not? And then I think that's about it in the purple binder. Yep, that's it in the purple binder. Then I want to move on into the last of the binders, and that is, of course, the binder, my trade binder. So if you guys see this video, you guys want to trade out some stuff. I might do a trade binder as well, just to nice and low. But this is my trade binder. This is a lot of stuff that I got from BT10, no BT14, and then a little couple other things, so like some extra stuff. I got some full art cards here. I got some aces here. Got stuff I opened from packs that for entering my tournament at my tournament that I go to for my locals, which is very fun. Local shout out to DFG. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, my bad. Got some shiny Digitamas here. I got Joe and some shiny Plesiomons and Ikakumons. Yeah, just a lot of shiny stuff here. And I had to put some extra cards in because I want to thin out the binders. But yeah, that's basically it. Like for the binders and everything, just all the extra stuff that I wanted to go through. There's my extras right there, and there's my Remon and also three memory holders. Because they had a structure deck. I didn't know they had a structure deck. But yeah, this is pretty much it for my Digimon lineup. I thank you guys so much for watching because I know you guys are enjoying the content. If I have any more things for Digimon, I definitely will be posting them very soon. There was, of course, the recent release of Animal Coliseum, so Digimon World Dawn and Dusk are definitely getting some love with a couple of some friends there. And I'm just really, really enjoying this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for celebrating the 14 years of the channel. So the next video up is, well, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, it's time to duel, guys. We're gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. And I think that video is gonna be stretched into two because I'm gonna do one dedicated to the hobbies, and I'm gonna do one just. But yeah, stick tuned for those because those are gonna be some long ones too. I do thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys supporting the channel for these last 14 years, whether you're new to the channel or you're, vets and OGs to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for your support. It's really, really appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comment section, what are your favorite Digimon? What's your favorite Digimon series? What are your favorite Digimon games? And, other things that you like to see on the channel. Would you guys like to see me play some Digimon games? Because if so, I do have some ROMs for Digimon World Dawn and Dusk that I have an emulator for. I have Melon DS. I would love to crack out a Digimon game or two. So, with that said and done, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel as it helps me out tremendously. You hit the notification bell to be informed of when I upload more content to my channel. Social media links, they are in the description box below. And with that said, HPJ signing out. Take care. Bye-bye.